massive fine. It's like a very, very big fine. And what's funny is the response, not only is our DOJ not following through on any antitrust action with Google, but Trump himself is so mad that Europe did this that he is threatening tariffs on the EU. Because they fined Google. He's saying they have to undo their fine of Google, even though America also agrees it's a monopoly. Like, America has officially ruled this is a monopoly. They have a lighter punishment. Europe's punishment is harsher, and Trump said, we're gonna do retaliatory tariffs on your continent if you fine this company, which is crazy. We cannot let this happen to brilliant and unprecedented American ingenuity. Although I like this quote, at this stage, it appears the only way for Google to end its conflict of interest effectively is with a structural remedy, such as selling some part of its ad tech business, which I agree. Breaking up their ad tech business, having it spun off something else would be great. They have a total dominance of advertising on the internet. Split with Meta. Same thing should happen to Meta. Listen, right now, if you are if you're a small business in America, you pretty much have to promote on Google or Facebook. I will say TikTok is kind of breaking this, but TikTok's share of the market is still really small. And so it's a duopoly between Meta and Google. And they have like something combined, like 90% of all advertising share on the internet. And you have to pay them this tax. Like, everyone has to do it. It should be broken up. You should have more options. They would split off YouTube. That would be a big third advertising. Yeah, I mean, splitting off YouTube would be massive. And I think a stronger FTC or DOJ in the earlier, like when they broke up AT&T back in the day, that is the level of DOJ you'd need to break that up, because YouTube breaking off from Google would be the biggest antitrust thing we've ever done in my lifetime. It would be so massive. What percent is Twitter ads? 0. It would be negligible, round down to nothing. And I'm not even being facetious. It literally would be 0. It would be nothing. It would be such a small amount of ad spend. And I know that from literally working at a company that had ad spend. Like, if we had a $500K budget for ads for, let's say, NVIDIA, it would be so negligible to Twitter. And that was back when Twitter was more advertiser friendly. It doesn't work. Have you ever clicked one? Nobody clicks, or they do nothing. I mean, they're nothing. They have no targeting. They have really bad follow-up data. They have really bad tracking. It's Google and Meta. It's all the way through, because they will give you everything. They'll give you all the tracking, all the data. You can target it to I want to target 28-year-olds in Oregon who like Doritos. Or you can do anything. You just can't do that with Twitter. Twitter's a terrible ad platform, and now it's like you're putting your shit next to the worst stuff on the internet. Yeah, and they have the lowest click-through rate. We tried a bunch of tests, and I'm kind of biased, especially back then, but even now, I'm biased towards Twitter because I still use it. I hate that I use it, but it's one of the only places you can get up-to-date news from financial people. There's financial Twitter's okay. So I still use it. So when I was working there, I would be like, all right, well, let's put some part of the budget towards Twitter. And it just never paid off. It never worked. It had the by far lowest click-through, the most bots, the most spam clicks, the most ad fraud, what about Twitch ads? Can we talk about that? Twitch just reported a viewership free fall, the lowest viewership in 5 years amid ViewBot crackdown. Now, obviously, all my chat here are bots, so I'm still safe. But the numbers are bad. I mean, look, you can see it on the right here. Twitch got the best news in the world when the guy ate that bat. Whatever kicked off COVID was the best news in the world for Twitch and Twitch streamers. And the website got a massive increase. But then ever since then, it's been declining. And now the free fall is pretty evident. People are saying it's because they cracked down on ViewBots, which could be part of it. Although other people are saying that they tried cracking down on ViewBots and then got rid of that after a day because they're too scared. Because what I want to say as someone who worked at Twitch is that there's a nice chain of command here. There is somebody let's say you're a executive at Nike. All you know is that your kids have been talking about this Twitch thing. This is what the gamers are into. This is what kids love, video games now, and they are like Twitch. That's all you know. You don't watch, you don't know shit. You don't care. You don't know the difference between Overwatch and League of Legends, and none of it matters to you. You just know that gaming is a thing. So you tell marketing team, go get me some Twitch. Put Twitch in our mix, okay? Add the Twitch. That's what the kids are watching right now. So the marketing team has an incentive to show you a good Twitch campaign. That's what you asked for. So they go to Twitch and they give Twitch money, and they're having Twitch has an incentive to give them what they asked for. And then Twitch has a bunch of fake viewers watching an ad for Nike. Twitch says we have millions of viewers every day, and we got 300,000 of them to watch it or whatever. Even if this team is more in touch and is like, well, I heard about ViewBots. I heard about, how can we know it's being spent reliably. They want to lie because they want to keep their jobs with this guy. And this guy is not in tune enough to know about all the news about this. The problem is there's a incentive misalignment. Twitch knows that some of the numbers are fake, but if they get rid of it, then their numbers look bad to this team. And that can't be had because then they'll take their money elsewhere. And eventually, over a long enough time, if people complain about the low click-through rates, Twitch will stop getting money. But in the short term, so much of the money that comes into Twitch is based on these big, large viewership numbers. And that's what this guy knows about. He's like, oh, I heard about Kai Cenat from my kids. I heard about, we need to get on Twitch. So he tells his team, the team asks Twitch to get them a certain number. Twitch has the number because of the fake numbers, and everybody benefits from it being fake. The only person that actually loses are like Nike shareholders. Because their money's being wasted on ads that are being seen by bots. But nobody knows about that for a while. It takes a while. And this is happening to all the companies advertising on Twitch, is they're all collectively getting scammed. Now, eventually, they'll wake up. Eventually, like what happened with Twitter, people realize I don't want my ads to be on a platform where it's mostly bot or a lot of bots. Because a lot of my ad money's wasted. It's not being seen by human beings. And in the short term, I think Twitch is not really cracking down on view bots as much as they could because they're scared of this exact thing happening because this looks really bad for Twitch. If the viewership is going down, it looks like they're a dying platform, which they might be. I feel like people who were a certain age when COVID happened got into Twitch. People who are way younger than that, a lot of them are just going to YouTube. They're just starting on YouTube. I feel like Twitch is not maintaining. Or TikTok, yeah, or TikTok. Yeah, TikTok's a better example, actually. TikTok on IG Live. I think there's a viewership problem with Twitch. And I think that's the reason they don't crack down on it as much as they pretend they do. Here is an example. This is Zach Bussey, Flirt, who pulled the numbers and found that like after, like there was like 4 days where they cracked down on viewbotting and the viewership was down so much that it mysteriously seemed to be rolled back on the 5th day. The gap between this green line and the dark green line is like, this is the previous week and the next week, okay? So they cracked down on it and there was this massive gap. There's a huge viewership drop and then it went back. And so it just feels like Twitch knows they have to lie about the numbers. If they don't lie about the numbers, then they lose advertisers. It's also possible this. I want to say it's also possible this. There's a cat and mouse game. It's possible the viewbots found a workaround. Totally possible. It could be the case that Twitch really does care about it, but in my experience, here, I'll give you an example. When I worked there, it was an open secret that if you put something on the front page of Twitch, you know that little carousel? Right here in this first slot on the carousel, it would add a lot of fake viewers to the stream. So whenever like Cheez-It or something paid for a Twitch stream, my first job was handling the front page. And the sales team would come to me and be like, you have to put this front slot of the carousel for these 3 hours. So I would have to go in the back end and make sure that this was Cheez-It so that their dead chat stream would have an extra 15,000, 20,000 viewers. And I think the people at Cheez-It knew that obviously there wasn't actually any people watching, but they just lied to their bosses about it. They go, hey, look, we had a great stream, we had 20,000 viewers. Their boss didn't watch the stream, they didn't see the empty chat. It's just kind of like a numberflation. It's a chain of people lying to their bosses. Or at least like looking the other way. You know, it's a chain of people looking the other way, even if they're like, wait a minute, why does our stream have 20,000 viewers and nobody's in chat? And it's like, if I bring that up, I don't get to report that we had a great stream to my boss. And my boss doesn't get to report to his boss. That is my experience with Twitch numbers. And it feels like they are kind of like dipping. Ludwig, and I think I trust Ludwig on this stuff. He's pretty in tune. He's like, yeah, I think they're going to have a good month. Like, this is going to be a good viewership month for Twitch because of all the people coming in. And it's probably true. I mean, I don't know.
Charlie Kirk just got shot at UVU, unconfirmed, but it looks like what just happened. Okay, first of all, you literally are a New York Times photojournalist. Please don't do this, okay? This doesn't mean Charlie Kirk got shot, okay? This just means shots fired at the Charlie Kirk UVU event. That's a crazy leap. We don't know what happened. Please, don't come in here with breaking news like this, guys. We will get there. Look at his page. Make Utah great again. What? Who is this guy? He said Charlie Kirk was shot. That's crazy. If that's the case, if that was the case, there'd be video footage of it, I'm pretty sure. I mean, this is not, it's Utah. It's not that backwards, okay? There's other accounts. None of them are journalists saying Charlie Kirk got shot. Okay, find me a video of the incident and okay, that's not a video of the incident. That's just people saying Charlie Kirk has been killed in Provo, Utah. What the fuck? Charlie Kirk just got shot in the neck. Please stop. They don't got internet in Utah or cameras. Okay, that is crazy. Does this mean your debate is canceled? Yes, that would mean the debate is canceled. If he got fucking shot in the neck, what the fuck is happening? Mike Lee, I am tracking the situation at Utah Valley University closely. Please join me in praying for Charlie Kirk and the students gathered there. How is it shots fired at Charlie Kirk event at Utah Valley University? Shots have been fired at Charlie Kirk event at Utah Valley University. Footage from the scene showed event goers screaming as shots rang out on Wednesday. People at the event took to social media to share details of the moment someone opened fire at the Conservatives event. Kirk published a post on X just minutes before reports of the shooting emerged. How is there no footage of this? What the fuck is going on? Okay, there's a live stream. Did this live stream show the shots being fired? Why do you want to see your political opponent get shot so badly? What? Bro, what will it take for you to believe? Wait, first of all, these two things are at odds with one another. It's my job to make sure that I fucking get this breaking news story correctly. That's number one. And number two, what a fucking stupid ass joke to make, dude. I have to confirm it. I can't just like go along with hearsay. These things are incredibly like there are so many fucking cameras on these sorts of things. What the fuck are you talking about? Charlie Kirk goes to a fucking college campus. There's gonna be a lot of phone cameras out. Okay, around 60 minutes on that Twitter live link. It doesn't show anything, right?
They still should not be mass murdered. Their children shouldn't be killed at the age of 0.
We also don't condone Hamas either. We don't think that's all right.
We're not supporting terrorism.
Say that one more time real quick. We also don't condone Hamas. We think that genocide.
People have a right to live.
And that's kind of back to.
Oh shit!
Love
Are you gonna go down and see get closer? Or are they like restricting you guys up here or what?
Nah, it's too crowded. It's just there's just so much.
Before we had a flag and we had it, so
Holy shit!
Okay, so then it cuts. The live stream literally cuts. The live stream just cuts from that interview to people just going holy shit and running around. Also, if Charlie Kirk was shot, it'd be an incredible amount of annoying political leverage for Christian conservatives to blame the left for mass shootings. Shots 9-10 minutes ago at the YouTube video. Wait, he was doing a YouTube video as well? Oh no, this is another person. Okay. This is just a random.
Holy shit, Charlie. Don't know who's been shot. Say that one more time real quick. We also don't condone
this is the same
Hamas.
one,
we
yeah.
think that people have a right to live.
And
Why does
that's
it
kind of back
skip?
to like the love.
Why did these fucking live streams skip right as the shooting happens? Look. Like, oh no, this one doesn't.
It's just there's just so much.
Before we had a flag and we had it.
He just got shot! Holy shit! Holy shit!
No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. Deseret is reporting he was shot. Okay, Deseret News now reporting Charlie Kirk shot at Utah event. Charlie Kirk, this is a breaking news story and will be updated. Charlie Kirk was shot at an event at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah on Wednesday. Bystanders report seeing Kirk shot. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh my God. Bystanders report seeing Kirk shot near his neck during a Q&A with students. What the fuck is happening, brother? What the fuck is happening? Dean Withers, Charlie Kirk was reportedly shot in the neck. Why would Dean know? Was he there? Did he attend this event? I know he like tries to go to Charlie Kirk events to try to debate him. Bandwidth over mobile and the frame size suddenly increases due to movement.